Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for a wedding portrait because my friend sexualized me in it? My friend is a painter. I have seen her work and it is beautiful. I asked if she's willing to paint a portrait on me, paint a portrait on me and my husband in our wedding outfits. You mean for whatever? We're not even going to get into it. I thought it would be a good 1-year anniversary gift. I have seen her work and she can do realist painting of people. Great. She asked for a reference for this, and I gave her a few pictures and gave a $300 deposit. In total, we agreed on a total of $700. She showed me the painting yesterday. My husband looked great, but I looked completely different. In short, she sexualized me, and I find it so gross. The painting has me with huge boobs. I don't really have any. I'm an A cup due to running. Due to running? They just fall off? If you have a C or a D, everyone knows you are legally... You're not legally allowed to run. It's impossible. Anyways, listen, before anyone comes here and they're like, well, I'll have you know, I don't care. All right? There's no need to take everything I say super serious. It's me. Who cares? It's QTEEP. Anyways, I understand what you're getting at here. I understand. My wedding dress is showing much more skin. She even added a split to my dress to show off more leg. I don't look like that in any of my photos I gave her. I find it really gross. It is interesting because that's like what a man would do. That's like, listen, I've enhanced you. What's that always sunny in Philadelphia? That episode where they go to like the therapist and he's like, I've enhanced you. Like he draws a picture of the therapist and she's got, she's a little bigger around the chest area. And he's just like, I've enhanced you, or I've made you I don't know. You guys can look it up. I love Always Sunny, but for some reason I can't remember. I have short-term memory. I can't remember anything past a couple days. But I told her I will not be paying her, that she needs to fix it or she can keep it. This caused a huge argument. She thinks I am a jerk for not paying, and I pointing out the stuff above. It is going around with my friends. Some think I am being petty, and others are standing by me. It's your wedding. I would want a painting of my wedding or me in my wedding clothes to be pretty accurate. That's the whole idea. As a husband, I would find it very strange if I showed a picture of me and my wife, her in a dress, me in a suit, and then the picture I got back was like her in white lingerie and me in some like Speedos or something, and with a very, 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 very clear outline. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just like if it's a Speedo, it's just poking out the bottom. Obviously, she didn't do that to your husband, but I understand what you're getting. I'm confused as to why she made your boobs much bigger. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Your friend did not show you sketches or progress photos. That's a bit weird. That is weird. That is very weird. Because it takes some time. You would think an outline would be done. I'd give her two choices if she wants to be paid. Fix the weird sexualization bullshit on the bride part of the painting and match the reference photos given. Or 2, fix the groom side of the painting to also weirdly sexualize them. Open shirt showing muscle chest, maybe enhance that bulge. That's literally what I was just saying. And at that point, maybe you take that. If you're both being sexualized, maybe you both are just kind of like, hell yeah. I personally would find option 2 hilarious and would put that on my game room wall, but not the asshole. Not the asshole. Yeah, that would be very funny if you were both like that. It's just strange that she focused on you, and she's a woman. That's like the opposite of what you would expect a woman to do. Yeah, what's running got to do with it? My wife runs friggin' 100 milers and doesn't have a cup. Nothing wrong with any body type, but does running not equal? Yeah, I'm not going to get into that because I do know some people. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I've definitely seen some people with like B or C cups who are like, they're just too big to run. And it's like, I don't know about that. But it is what it is. I think, just proper clothing probably help. But anyways, is this the style of all her paintings? Why is this being downvoted? It's a good question. It said that she had seen her work before, and she drew the husband perfectly normal. So, like, is it her style to draw the men as they're supposed to, or paint the men as they are, but then to make the women super sexualized? I'm sorry, not the asshole, but small boobs aren't caused by running. It's genetics. I used to be a double D when I was a little bit chubby. I have a picture that looks crazy to me now. Oh, well, yeah, you lose fat if you run. If that's what she was getting at, that's what she's getting at. You lose fat and they shrink. But I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I'm gonna say fake story. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of y'all. Like I just don't. I'm tired of. Like it's just every story is fake for whatever reason. Rough progress sketches are the norm. But then I went up above and I was skimming by a comment from a guy who was like, "Yeah, I don't normally send progress sketches." So it's like, who do we believe here? Fake. You asked her to paint you. She didn't paint you. She did not fulfill her part of the contract. Therefore, no De Niro. I don't know why you got downvoted once, but I mean, I would assume the artist would show me sketches first. Why not ask her to adjust it? I think that's what they did. I think she brought that up. Pay full price and then give it as a gift to the friend who thinks you are being petty. Say you think of them as okay, you're just being weird. You're the asshole. She's an artist. Art is subjective. Get the fuck out of here. What the Get out of here. Hey, you paid for a photo, man. Artist interpretation, she gave you huge tits, you know? But that's part of buying art. If you want a blown up photo, go to Kinko's. She's an artist. Art is subjective. You've paid someone to do a job and you dislike how she's done it. I think pay her and politely ask her to remove the bits you don't like. You come across very snobby in your comments. Well, I haven't read her comments, so you commission the artist, not a photographer. I don't know, man. If I pay, listen. I know that in the age of AI, there's like a lot of artists. This is why I say, you know, we buy art from artists for painting all kinds of things. You know, pictures of us, pictures of our cats. But like for my YouTube thumbnail, sometimes I'll just throw whatever wacky prompt into Chat GPT and be like, generate me an image, man. I want it to be wacky. You know, I need to see the picture of this kitten skydiving out of a plane with a machine gun. But I find the AI conversation to be very interesting because it's like you either are 100% for it to the point where you want actual working artists to be homeless, or the idea of someone using AI is putting every single artist on the planet out of work. When the reality of the situation is, for me anyways, I'm not about to pay somebody to generate an image of like Ronald McDonald chopping down a tree in the middle of a Burger King, or I don't know, chopping down a tree that's going to fall on a burger. I'm just coming up with this in my head. You know, he's chopping down the tree, wants it to fall. Like I'm thinking real Looney Tunes, Wile E. Coyote, but he cuts it the wrong way and it falls on him. You know what I'm saying? A little wacky Ronald McDonald. I don't know why I'm getting into this, but I'm not about to pay somebody for that. But I will pay for art, and I've done it before. Many times. It's just one of those weird things where it's like you have to be 100% against it or 100% for it, it seems. And there's just little old me like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I use it for pointless pictures, you know, but then I pay for the art I really want from certain artists. And it's like, you know, people get weird about it. But anyways, no, not the asshole. You wanted a painting that looked like you, and it didn't. So it's really just that simple.